Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm NAIRA from Phantom Production. Today I want to show you a quick way to master your beat using isotope ozone 9. So what is mastering? Let's first of all try to understand what is mastering. Mastering is the final process in which you polish your mix so it can sound better or translate well in most systems out there. With mastering, you are not doing fixing, you are just doing polishing. So if there's any issue, you go back to your mix and fix it. Here is a project. I want to show you a very quick way that you can master your beat fast with ozone. Let's play a section of the song and listen. Here is it.
Phantom Production. AB West Go Beat.
You came from a broke home, it doesn't mean you will be broke too. You came from a poor home, it doesn't mean you will be poor too. You had nothing to eat, but you were striving out to feed her. You had nothing to put on, but you were striving out to clothe on. Yeah, so never giving up. You need to put it up. The one day he go turn, and he go favor you. So never giving up. You need to put it up, love. So one day he go turn, and he go favor you.
Okay guys, so that's it. This is the mix. As you can see, I've just done a little mix here. Try to clean it, adding EQ and the rest. It's not totally complete. If I feel that I have any issue, I will still come back here and touch some stuff. So now in my master bus, I don't have any plugin going. If in other stage where I want to go in depth, I may put an EQ, a glue compressor. Let's just play a loud section here without any plugin. Let's observe our meter here and see where we are hitting. So let's see.
You came from a poor home, it doesn't mean you will be poor too. You had nothing to eat, but you were striving out to feed her. You had nothing to put on, but you were striving out to clothe on.
If we look in our meter here, we are almost hitting unity gain here around 0 dB. And our mix is not really loud the way you can compare with other professional mastered songs. But we are already hitting 0 dB. So what I will do, I will just throw in a limiter. So in this limiter, what I've done here, I've put it on fast attack, fast release, fast sustain. Then I just brought the ceiling down a little bit so our mix can be consistent. So let's observe with this limiter.
You came from a poor home, it doesn't mean you will be poor too. You had nothing to eat, but you were striving out to feed her. You had nothing to put on, but you were striving out to clothe on. Yeah, so never giving up. You need to.
If you look here, our limiter has made it consistent in which we are hitting about 3 dB now. You know, we have little headroom from 3 dB to 0 dB here. Most of the time when I get my mixes like this, I don't want my mixes to get too low. Why? Because if I mix it too low, I will have a little problem on how to overwork my maximizer, limiter, all those stuff. I will overwork them so I can obtain that loudness. So a lot of the time, I can keep my mix around 6 dB here. 6 dB to this unity gain, I'll have a lot of headroom. So if the mix is already high like that and I want more headroom, I can just throw in a gain plugin. Maybe I get this, let's say I use this Fruity Balance. I can just use this Fruity Balance like this.
You had nothing to eat, but you were striving out to feed her. You had nothing to put on.
I just take up some gain there so I can have a lot of headroom that I can use in mastering. So let's listen. So that's it now. If you listen, it's consistent.
You had nothing to eat, but you were striving out to feed her. You had nothing to put on.
So we are hitting in between 3 dB and 6 dB here. So we have a lot of headroom that we can use in master. In some other cases, if I don't want to use a gain plugin, I can load in any third-party bus compressor that I have to glue the sound. With the mix here, we have not done any stuff like stereo enhancement, imager, adding exciters and the rest. We have not done such stuff. I've just kept it so simple that we can go with it and have a better understanding and have our mix good to go. Now, what we can do if we want to begin our mastering process, I told you in mastering, you are not fixing stuff. In mastering, what you do is just to polish your mix so it can translate very well out there. If I want to begin my mastering, let's say I can still do it direct here with this project. Now, the issue with doing it direct is when adding those ozone, perfume, those plugins like that, when adding all of those plugins, you will discover that you can experience some glitching with your production, which it can make it difficult for you to master your song. So what I'll do is just to export it as a WAV file. I can just rename it and put it, okay, let's just say mix. You just rename it like that. You export it as a WAV file. So when you're done exporting, you can just open a new project. You go to the file that you've exported. You just take it and drop it in. When you're done dropping it like this, the next thing you can do is begin the mastering process. So we can just highlight a section which is loud. So I've told you that in mastering, what you do, you're just doing finer polishing so your mix can translate very well in almost every system. Let's load our plugins. So I've just loaded the ozone, I've loaded parametric EQ, I've loaded this three stuff. Let's mute it and begin. So we'll start with the first. We just throw in a parametric EQ. Just go to your preset, go to your mastering preset like this. You can get this 20 like this. So I want to clean up the size so we can have a little headroom to about 30. It's okay. Let's listen.
Yeah, so never giving up. You need to put it up. Love. And one day it go turn, and it go favor you. So never giving up. You need to put it up. Love.
So the next thing we can add now is our Pro Q3 here. This Pro Q3, we just want to clean the mid side. So let's get it on site and we can do stuff like this. Let's play and listen.
Yeah, so never giving up. You need to put it up. Love. And one day it go turn, and it go favor you. So never giving up.
So that's it. Now the next thing, let's introduce the bad boy. Here is the ozone. Now on default, it will give you equalizer and maximizer. So you can take them out. Here where the magic comes. Now, Ozone 9 has a mastering assistant who will make the job so easy. So let's go to the mastering assistant. You click it. They'll ask you, do you want a modern type or a vintage? We'll just go with the modern. Then what are you going for? So loudness, manual, now loudness or reference. You go here. You can put it on medium, or if you want really high master, you put it on high master. Destination, CD or streaming. We allow it on streaming. But I can just have it on medium so we can have a starting point. So the next thing we'll do is just to click next, then we play our song.
Yeah, so never giving up. You need to put it up. Love. And one day it go turn, and it go favor you. So never giving up. You need to put it up. Love. So one day it go turn, and it go favor you. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah.
So look at the mastering assistant, what that's suggested for us that we can get started with. So the next thing we do now is just click accept. What they have done with this mastering, they have used an equalizer. See what they have done? The equalizer, dynamic EQ here. They didn't use this compressor and maximizer. So now let's listen to the mastering they have given us.
Yeah, so never giving up. You need to put it up. Love. And one day it go turn, and it go favor you. So never giving up. You need to put it up. Love.
without the ozone.
Yeah, so never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. And one day you go turn, turn, turn.
With
Yeah, so never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. And one day you go turn, turn, turn. And it go favor you, favor you.
so you can really hear the difference clearly. But if you're not satisfied with the volume and you want to be more louder, you can just go to the maximizer and you bring down this threshold again to obtain more loudness. So let's listen.
Yeah, so never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. And one day you go turn, turn, turn. And it go favor you, favor you. So never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. So one day you go turn, turn, turn. And it go favor you, favor you. Oh Lord have mercy.
So let's listen without.
Yeah, so never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. And one day you go turn, turn, turn. And it go favor you, favor you.
With
Yeah, so never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. And one day you go turn, turn, turn. And it go favor you, favor you. So never giving up, 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 up. You need to put it up, love, love, love. So one day you go turn, turn, turn. And it go favor you, favor you. Oh Lord have mercy.
so now you can hear the difference clear. They have done a good mastering for us. So this is a very quick way that you can master your song using Ozone 9, and it's really good. I'll do another tutorial where we'll go in depth manually on how we can tweak and understand some parameters that we can use in our mix. So that's a good starting point to have a very quick mastery. If you're new to the channel, do us a favor, subscribe to our channel and also hit the notification bell, so whenever we upload content like this, you wouldn't get to miss out, and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.